Hello, Year 7, and welcome to Lesson 5 of the summer term. Today you're going to be looking at les sujets, les opinions, et les raisons. So you're going to be looking at school subjects, opinions on those school subjects, and then the reasons you have for liking or disliking those subjects. And on the slide is a list of the equipment you will need for today's lesson. You will need the exercise book the school gave you, a pen and a ruler, a highlighter pen or different coloured pen, materials to make flashcards, so paper and scissors, your knowledge organiser for module 5, which can be opened in a different window, and also wordreference.com to look up any words not in your knowledge organiser. So pause now to get that ready. Please do remember to email me if you've got any questions about the activities in today's lesson, and also to show me your great work if you would like to receive an achievement point, and there is my email address. Okay, remember to write your date in French on the right hand side at the top, and then underline it, as well as your title. So, j'aime l'histoire parce que c'est facile is I like history because it is easy. So I want your date and title underlined, and write down the objective, l'objectif, to explain my opinion on school subjects giving reasons. So our new information we're adding today is giving reasons for our opinions. Pause to do that now. And now you're doing an activity, which should take about 5 minutes. I would like you to copy down the French opinions and then translate them into English. Number 1 was done for you. Je n'aime pas la technologie is I don't like technology, or DT. I'd like you to remember that in English, school subjects have a capital letter, but in French they do not. So for example, la technologie is technology with a capital T in English. So pause to complete that now, and then press play to get your answers. And now for the answers. So your examples there, je n'aime pas la technologie, I don't like technology or DT. Numéro 2, j'aime le français, I like French. Make sure your accent's en français on the C. 3, j'adore les sciences, I love science. 4, je déteste la musique, I hate music. 5, nous adorons les maths, we love maths. Et 6, il n'aime pas le dessin, he does not like art. So make sure all your school subjects in English have a capital letter, but do not in the French. So pause now to check that and press play to go on to activity 1. Okay, activity 1 now. We're going to have some focused pronunciation practice with the new vocabulary. So what you have is question to aime, do you like, and then ... for a school subject. Okay, and then the vocabulary builder underneath helps you answer that question to say whether you like or dislike a school subject. So let's run through each of the different columns we have. In the first column, we've got the opinion verbs, which we did last time. J'aime, I like, j'adore, I love. So they are positive opinion verbs. And below, we have je n'aime pas, I don't like, and je déteste, I hate. Then in the next column, we've got the school subjects, which we've had for the first 2 lessons of summer. So les maths, l'anglais, le français, l'informatique, le sport, les sciences. Okay, so you like or dislike those school subjects, and then you have to give the reason. Because it is the next column. Parce que c'est is because it is, and car c'est as or because it is. And that's repeated in the bottom of that column for the negatives as well, so it's easy for you to create the sentences in the negative form. Then finally, in the final column, we've got the reasons. So in the top part of that column, we've got the positive reasons to use with j'aime and j'adore. So amusant, fun, intéressant, interesting, génial, great, facile, easy. And in the bottom section, we've got the negative reasons, which go with je n'aime pas and je déteste. So we've got difficile, which is difficult, and ennuyeux, which is boring. Okay, we're now going to move on to specific words and how to pronounce them. Over the next few slides, I want to go through some of the key words and how to pronounce them correctly. So, écoutez et répétez. J'aime. And again, j'aime. I like. So it's not j'aime or j'aime, it's j'aime. Okay? One more time. Écoutez et répétez. J'aime. J'aime. So it's a je sound with like almost an e sound and then an m. J'aime. Très bien. Écoutez et répétez. Je déteste. And again, je déteste. Okay, it's not je déteste. You have to put your voice up on the E. Je déteste. An E accent's like an AY sound. So je déteste. One more time. Je déteste. Excellent. Écoutez et répétez. Les maths. And again, les maths. Good. You'll notice in French they don't have a th sound. The TH just makes a T sound. So les maths is how we say maths. And we do not pronounce the S on the end. We don't pronounce consonants on the end of words in French. Okay, so one more time. Les maths. Très bien. Écoutez et répétez. L'anglais. And again, l'anglais. Okay, you'll notice when you're hearing how things are said in French that an AN is like an on sound and the AIS is like an AY sound in English. So, écoutez et répétez l'anglais. Once more, l'anglais. Très bien. Écoutez et répétez le français. And again, le français. Good. So we've got the on sound with the AN. And then the C with the cedilla under it means you pronounce it like an S. So the squiggle under the C looks like it's making it into an S, and you must remember to sound it out as an S as well. So écoutez et répétez le français. Good. Le français. Good. Okay, two words highlighted here, l'informatique and intéressant. So écoutez et répétez l'informatique. And again, l'informatique. And then intéressant. And again, intéressant. Okay, so you'll notice that IN is like an AN sound in English, so informatique, intéressant. Additionally, with intéressant, it's got the E accent, which means we make like an AY sound in English, so intéressant. Okay, écoutez, répétez, intéressant. Good. L'informatique. Très bien. Écoutez et répétez. Parce que. Parce que. Good. Make sure that the CE is like a S sound, an S sound. Okay, not par que, it's parce que. Écoutez, répétez. Parce que. Parce que. Très bien. Écoutez et répétez. C'est. And again, c'est. So you'll see that c'est highlighted sounds like SAY in English. So we've got it twice here. Écoutez, répétez. C'est. Très bien. Écoutez et répétez. Amusant. Amusant. So you'll notice that the U of amusant sounds like a double O in English, an U sound. It's not a U sound, amusant. Amusant, no, it's not, it's amusant. Amusant. Écoutez et répétez. Amusant. Très bien. Écoutez et répétez. Génial. Génial. Good. So G sounds like a J sound, almost like a J, and the E accent sounds like an AY. One more time. Génial. Très bien. Écoutez et répétez. Facile. And again, facile. And then, difficile. Difficile. Okay, so here these look they look similar with the cil at the end. Okay, so facile, difficile. With facile, the C sounds like an S. So remember you pronounce it like that. Okay, facile. One more time. Facile. Difficile. Bien. Écoutez et répétez. Ennuyeux. And again, ennuyeux. So we know that the EN is like an on sound. The NUY is like a nuit, like night almost. And then the EUX is like an E. So we've got three different sounds there. Ennuyeux. One more time. Ennuyeux. Super. Now I'm going to say each of the phrases individually. After each phrase, pause the recording, repeat it out loud, and then if you find it difficult to pronounce or think you're going to forget how to pronounce it, write it down in your book. For example, if you think you're going to find it difficult to pronounce j'aime because of the way it's spelt and it looks different, then write j'aime down in your book. Okay. J'aime. So pause now, repeat after me, and write it down if you find it difficult. J'adore. J'adore. Je n'aime pas. Je n'aime pas. Je déteste. Je déteste. Les maths. Les maths. L'anglais. L'anglais. Le français. Le français. L'informatique. L'informatique. Le sport. Le sport. Les sciences. Les sciences. Parce que c'est. Parce que c'est. Car c'est. Car c'est. Amusant. Amusant. Intéressant. Intéressant. Génial. Génial. Facile. Facile. Difficile. Difficile. Ennuyeux. Ennuyeux. Très bien. Pause as much as you need to. Repeat if you need to with the whole recording. Play when you're ready to continue. Now I would like you to make flashcards for each of the different phrases in the table, and I want you to test yourself first of all French to English, and then we've learnt all those by heart, English to French. So that should take about 10 minutes. So pause now to do that, make your flashcards and press play to continue. Now I'm going to read out some sentences using the sentence builder in French. I want you to copy down the sentences that you hear in French, and I want you to pause at any point you need to write down that word. Okay. Pause whenever you need to remember. 1. J'aime les maths parce que c'est amusant. Pause to write that down. 2. J'adore le français car c'est génial. Pause. 3. Je déteste les sciences parce que c'est difficile. Pause. Well done, Year 7. I now want you to translate from English to French for me. 4. I like PE because it is easy. Pause. 5. I don't like IT as it is boring. Pause. Well done, Year 7. So press pause if you need to again, and then play when you're ready to get the answers. And here are the answers, so pause to make sure you've got them written down correctly in French. And using the sentence builder now, I would like you to create 3 sentences in French and then translate them into English. Press pause to do that now. Activity 4 should take about 5 minutes. All I want you to do is write down the opinion verbs in one colour from the text below. So here I've done j'aime in yellow and the reasons in a second colour. So I've used blue for reasons, and the first one I could find was intéressant. So I've just written down one column in yellow and one in blue, one for opinion verbs, one for reasons. So do that now, it should take 5 minutes. Pause to do that and press play to continue. And here are the answers, the opinion verbs in yellow and the reasons in blue. So pause to check your answers now. And for the final activity, I would like you to now write about your opinions of school subjects using Chloe's text to help and the vocabulary you've had in the lesson today. In your writing, you should include at least 6 school subjects, all 6 of the reasons, all 4 opinion verbs in the je form, your opinions of the subject and the reasons for that. Okay, press pause to do that now. Really well done, Year 7. You've worked so hard, and please do send photos of your work to your teacher to get very well deserved achievement points. Au revoir.